right, y'all. I am really excited to get into this video today. I hold this so near and dear to my heart because this is really um, me writing my destiny line, my purpose. Um, I'm so grateful that I get to do what absolutely drives me, which is teaching you all how to heal yourselves and take your power back. So today we're going to talk about how to heal your nervous system as well as your vagus nerve. I have that on my whiteboard over here, but first thing I wanted to do today with you all, especially all of you in my YouTube community, is I really want to practice being more excruciatingly vulnerable with all of you. And today I did part of this personality identity audit. And so I'm reading this book right now called Your Next Five Moves. And I felt intuitively called to get that book, I think a year ago. And I only read like one chapter of it last year. And now I'm like feeling called to be more like aggressive with it since I just finished my last book. And so, anyway, the author pulled from this personality identity audit that he took. And basically, he has like 25 questions in it. And the intention behind it is to help you basically get yourself out of your own way, like figure out how you're blocking yourself and basically getting real with yourself. Okay. And I promise this is going to make sense with the nervous system healing. And so, anyway, um, I love to get radically honest with myself and with others. Like, I love to take radical accountability with myself and with others. And I love triggering myself because that's literally how I grow and become the best version of myself. And the more that I trigger myself, the more wounds and emotional decoys that I can find to basically clear house so that I can welcome in abundance quicker, my innate abundance quicker, my innate prosperity, my innate birthrights of safety, security, like all the things, right? Success. Okay. And so anyway, I want to be excruciatingly vulnerable with all of you today and just share what I wrote down for my own inner work. Oh yeah, as a quick reminder, I have a free newsletter that I send out every Sunday. It's called the Oracle Cast newsletter. And basically, what I do is I give you an energetic forecast for the week from Sunday to Saturday. And so, anyway, I give you guys additional inner work to do. That way, you guys can navigate the energies of the week with more grace and more ease. And you basically have a heads up of like what to expect during the week ahead. And so you're not like having the rug pulled out from under you or anything crazy. And if you are, so sorry. I know divine timing and contracts can be a bit intense. So, anyways, I want to get into this really quick. So, the first question of this audit was, how do you think the world views you? And this is what I answered honestly. I said inspirational, genuine, triggering, heartless, and powerful. And then the next question was, how do you view yourself? And then I said the same things above. And then I added empowering, lovingly, and harshly. And so the way we view ourselves is this internal projection, right? And so anytime I see haters or trolls like under my videos or my content on my social media platforms, I definitely use them to my advantage, which I'm so grateful for them. I love seeing them because they show me whether they're projecting or if there's something going on unconsciously in my energy. And so anyway, I thought about like all the hater comments that I've had before, and that is basically what they are, is heartless and harsh. And so the reason why I was seeing that in my external world, why that was getting reflected back to me through the haters and the trolls, was because that was how I viewed myself. Like that was literally a projection of myself. And so if you guys are, if you have an online presence or you're like afraid to start an online presence and you're worried about the haters and the trolls, well, this is what you're going to do. You're going to use them to your advantage. Anything that somebody says, you should be like, okay, is this going on in my energy somewhere? And yeah, anyways, it's so funny because I always like scan for it, and if it's not there, it's just them projecting it. Like this one guy basically he commented on one of my videos and he was like, "Are you like mentally retarded?" basically. And it's funny because I actually healed this like mental retardation energy in my mental body like a week ago because I figured it out. I was like, why is it that slow people, like not autistic people, but people who are like slow to process things, like why do they trigger me so much? They triggered me because that was going on in my mental body. And so I healed and released that out of my mental body and it's like not there anymore. And so anyway, so that guy like went and commented on my video like a couple days ago, and I just laughed to myself because I'm like, oh my God, this guy's literally projecting that he like feels mentally like slow. Like he feels like he has um yeah, like that mental retardation energy. And so anyway, I just laugh at them now. Oh my gosh. But anyways, so moving on, and oh yeah, a couple days ago I talked about healing the wounded masculine energy. And so a couple of these questions in this personality audit. Okay. Oh, this is so deep. I found some more weak masculine energy, right, inside of me because I had weak masculine family members. And so one of the questions was, do you have a tendency of blaming others for your lack of discipline? If yes, why? And I said, yes. I said, I learned this and absorbed this from my dad in childhood, specifically in the womb, right? Like I literally heard channeled, like you absorbed this while you were still developing in your mom's womb. And I channeled like, how far along was I like in the womb when this was going on? And my twin sister was with me at the same exact timing. And so anyway, super interesting. It was like almost the 6 month mark, which is crazy. So like in pregnancy, at basically the 6 month mark, I was absorbing programmings, old behavioral patterns, and cellular codings from my dad, okay, because he was projecting, his energy was projecting out this tendency of blaming others for a lack of discipline, basically projecting out weak masculine energy, wounded masculine energy. And so I absorbed it in the womb, which was crazy. And I went through and like uninstalled and released all that old energy. And then oh my gosh, another question was, do you feel entitled to things without earning them? And I like consciously no, but unconsciously yes. And I wrote down conditionings and cellular codings, and I absorbed that from my grandfather. Again, weak masculine figure. And so I went through and uninstalled all of that. And it was so funny because when I moved to Utah, I was constantly surrounded by people who were consciously like entitled. Like a lot of people were like, it was a strong energy of entitlement of like, oh well, it's mine. It belongs to me. Like I deserve it because it's just me existing, like this low vibrational energy anyway. And it triggered the fuck out of me when I moved here. And I was like, oh my God, like why are all of these people here and around me? Like, ew. And it's literally they were reflecting back to me my own energy that I absorbed from my grandfather. And so super interesting. Anyways, moving forward, so let's talk about how to heal the nervous system. We're done with excruciatingly vulnerability class. Let me see. My computer has about 8%, so I'm going to try to go through this pretty quickly so my computer doesn't die. All right. Go ahead and pause this video. This is going to be kind of short. Okay. All right. So within the nervous system healing, we heal from flight, fight, freeze, and fawn responses or trauma responses. I don't really have time to go through all of them. But basically, if you were traumatized in childhood, you most likely have all of these. So the way I heal these trauma responses in my nervous system is one, I will channel, okay, do I have the fight trauma response right now existing? If I get yes, I go, okay, how many layers are here? And say, for example, I have 5 fight responses. What I will do, because our nervous systems are very gentle and fragile, I will heal and remove 1 to 2 layers at a time. I will just channel my own energy in my own body and see what I am most comfortable with at the time. And so anyway, and that's what I do. I will like today in my inner work, I had to heal flight responses from this past lifetime of being sexually abused at this one place in California called I think it's called Bohemian Grove or some shit. I don't really know, but I got visuals of it. It was super disturbing. Anyway, and so yeah, what I did was I said I set the purest intention at the highest vibrational frequency to heal and release the first 2 layers of the flight trauma response out of my nervous system, and I send it back to source for healing, and I call back healing energies, pure unconditional love, healing golden light, my natural frequency, higher self, whatever else serves my highest good at this time, please and thank you. And so it is. And then I will go through and I will swipe my feminine energy, my masculine energy, my overall energy, and I clear it once again. I do the same thing. I send all old energies back to the creator for healing, and I call back healing energies, pure unconditional love, healing golden light, and anything else that serves my highest contracts at this time. And then I will do body memory clearing. I will say, I heal and clear any and all body memory with grace and ease that no longer serves at this time. And I send that back to source as well for healing. And I call back healing energies and pure unconditional love. Okay. Um, and so yeah, that's what you'll do. So just go through and scan and see if you have any fight, flight, freeze, or fawn trauma responses stored. And then the last thing I have on the board is heal trauma layers over the vagus nerve. So I don't know all of the science behind like why our vagus nerve gets traumatized, but I just treat it the same way as the nervous system. So if you're like more curious about diving deeper into that, there's tons of therapists out there, psychologists who are more well versed in it and how it works and why it gets traumatized. But anyways, real quick, so what is it? One of the largest nerves in your body that starts at the brainstem and extends down through the neck and into the chest and abdomen. So what is its role? What's the purpose of it? It regulates important bodily functions, including breathing, heart rate, digestion, and immune response, controls mood, emotions, and social behavior. So the energy healing that I will do with the vagus nerve is healing 1 to 2 layers at a time, right? Channel what's right for you. And healing both the vagus nerve and the nervous system is going to heal both your feminine and masculine energies within, but especially your feminine energy. So that's a great place to start in order to start healing your feminine energy. And then last thing I wanted to mention was the more that you're going to heal out of yourself and your energy and your nervous system, you're going to start to notice dysfunctional patterns and behaviors and other people around you who aren't doing the work. And so you're going to be like whenever you have those trauma layers so deeply embedded into your energy, like the dysfunctional people around you seem normal. You're like, oh, there's normal. Like there's nothing wrong with them, right? And then when you start healing yourself, people tend to get into the spiritual ego. I did this when I first started healing myself. I had to do a lot of egoical deaths to get rid of that like ego projection, right? And so anyway, you'll just find yourself like interacting with people on a day-to-day basis, like whether on the internet or in person. And you're going to be like, oh my God, like they're extremely dysfunctional, they're extremely low vibrational, they're extremely traumatized, which opens the door for one, either not judging and having compassion, right? Because you can look at them and be like, I used to be you. I used to be exactly where you were, and I understand exactly what you're thinking. Like what you're thinking and feeling is totally valid. And hey, like let me show you. Like, let me show you what I did to make myself feel better, to feel less depressed, to feel less traumatized, right? Like, anyways, so deep, so interesting. And this is the beautiful thing about energy healing on yourself is how you can inspire the other people around you, educate them, empower them, and teach them how to stand up for themselves, okay? And heal themselves. And so, yeah. I know this was like a super quick video, guys, but this is all I wanted to talk about today because of the amount of energy healing I gave y'all for the wounded masculine a couple videos back. So go ahead and add this to your self-healing repertoire as well. And I wish you guys so much healing and good luck on your healing journey. And I hope that you also inspire others, empower others, and educate others as well. Help your family heal, help your friends heal, you know, who want to heal themselves, who come to you and ask for help. Because the more people that heal themselves, the better our planet is going to look and be. And yeah, the closer we get to everything just being so much better. So anyways, I love you guys so, so much. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.